Awesome sauce. Ugh. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and start.
Had but a century to make his changes. I have had an eternity in the arms of death.
Devil. Oh, no companion. Ah, shit. Four lives hang in the balance as a mysterious stranger offers help for a price. Be prepared for chance card games. And prepare for combat against the Empire. Only 6 encounters. Really? Huh. I think I'll just go ahead and add the maiden then. I'm not exactly sure what I should be ready for, but I guess I should be ready for anything. What else is there? Attached to Purple Plague. I'm willing to take it. Purple Plague is honestly a pretty good one to have. I don't even know. Hey, Thomas the Ogre. Yeah, I'll take Thomas the Ogre. That was a pretty cool card to get. Oh wait, it says max platinum cards unlimited. Really now? Well, if that's the case, fuck yeah. I actually am gonna add the Return to the Deadly Forest in here. Because Forest Guardian's ring. I'll go ahead and add the Ring of Defense. Sounds like something I might want. Mask of Holy Fortunes. What else do I got that can help me out with that? I might want something that can do damage to, do I have any shields that can reflect? That's the only shield I have that has reflect. Crazy! Oh, no. Word of Innocence, that also has it. I could use that. But at the same time, if I'm going against, if I'm going to be up against Legion, I might just want, stuff that can break their defense. Questions, questions, questions. Oh, there are so many questions. There's a lot of ideas that I have, but so many of them. Just so many. Perhaps I should take this? This could work. On the other hand, that could work. Literally anything.
You do like that one, don't you?
I do like it. It is a good. It is good. It is good. I have that, and I could add the shield. The shield would not be a good idea, or it would not be a bad idea. I might just add gold beyond straps. The buckler has the shield reflect. I'm going in with 6. Oh, it's the devil! 666! Oh, it's clever! I just now got it. They are very clever in their games. Oh! Bash 40 Empire enemies as they block to unlock this token. I will take it. We'll probably use it more, actually. Man, I guess that will give me more defense. I'll take the healing spirits instead.
Those who travel with you are more than mere pawns in this story. They have their own goals and their own needs. Yet their stories have ended, or they would be here by your side, would they not?
You arrive at a tavern one evening, anxious to settle beside a roaring fire with your companions. As you enter, however, you're surprised to find no familiar faces. After a meal and several hours of waiting alone, a priest rushes in. Your friend Ariadne lies stricken at our temple. You arrive at the temple and find Ariadne lying on a simple bed attended to by a church official. He explains that she has been stricken with dark magic that's slowly draining her life.
Let us see what the smith can achieve.
Somehow, this malady resists our attempts at curing it. the official says sadly. It's as if her very soul were poisoned. I'm sorry, her time is limited. The official leaves, shaking his head. It's not my place to say, the young cleric whispers, but perhaps there are other places you may seek help. In my work helping northern refugees, I have heard tales of their high priestess, a mystic of sorts who moves freely between the realm of men and the world beyond. If anyone could help your friend, it would be her. You know that the northern priestess will not see you unless you possess enough blessings, but you have few options. With the young cleric's help, you ready Ariadne for transport and leave the temple. Raiders have destroyed our village, the elder explains in a hushed voice. They were searching for this. He draws a ring from his cloak and hands it to you. The elder's eyes widen as the ring gives off a faint glow as it rests in your hands. You are indeed worthy of this gift, he continues. May this ring bring you better fortunes than it did our people, and may their sacrifices be gained.
Given times are so dark, you are lucky to have allies willing to assist.
You're walking past a black, plain-looking carriage when the door suddenly opens and a huge pair of hands lift you inside. The carriage leaps forward as the door is shut and you find yourself sprawled on a seat opposite a huge, powerfully built but unusually ugly man. Lord Apollyon requests your presence, the half-orc declares. The creature is silent the rest of the journey until you arrive at an impressive manor house. It's silent. Okay. You exit the carriage and are brought into a large hall for an audience with Lord Apollyon. Ah, the great adventurer himself. Apollyon begins, smiling broadly and stepping forward to greet you. I greet him graciously. I've heard of your exploits. I, too, am but a servant of the Empire and its people. I'd like to offer my services, if you ever have need of them. I don't presume to wield a sword or dodge a claw troll as well as you, of course, but I do try to support good people with supplies and such, especially heroic figures such as yourself. Apollyon invites you to stay and entertain him with stories of your adventures so far. He seems captivated by every word, and several hours pass quickly. You lead an incredible life. I hope you return again soon with more enchanting tales. Apollyon takes an item from many adorning the wall, saying, Please accept this paltry gift. Perhaps it will help you rescue your friend. Hey, I'll hold on to it. Can't use it yet, but I'll hold on to it. Allow my coachman to take you back, and please come visit again anytime. Might as well go visit him, right?
You have to wonder why anyone would help you. At least my motives are clear.
You return to the fine mansion of Lord Apollyon and agree to granted an immediate audience. How goes your quest to save Ariadne? Like the blessings. Perhaps I could be of assistance? I must confess that I have a weakness of games of choice. Apollyon leads you to a table in another room. A set of cards is already set out upon it. If you win, then I will provide the blessings you require. Apollyon nods as he adds, Yes, I have the means. You'd be surprised what magical trinkets end up in my possession as part of my work. If I win, then, you must pose with me for my next portrait. It will be titled Champions of the Empire. Perhaps I shall have a statue of us made as well. He gestures for you to sit. I'll even stack the deck in your favor. After all, I enjoy the excitement of the game and care little for actually winning. Very well. I'm sure you'll do fine. Well done! Apollyon claps in appreciation. I think you've played this game before. He gestures to a darkly robed man who you failed to notice standing in a shadowed corner. The man comes to stand before you, his deep voice slowly intoning words in a foreign tongue. My associate is a follower of an ancient religion that you may not be familiar with, but rest assured that his devotion is second to none. As you sit through the lengthy ritual, you feel yourself drifting in and out of conscious. Whether from the droning voice or the potent incense being burned, you cannot say. Guardian Angel. Hey, nice. Double nice. Triple nice. Quadruple nice. All gambling cards. Interesting. You suddenly awake, Apollyon watching you with mild amusement from across the table. I expect you'll want to begin your journey to the High Priestess immediately. I sincerely hope your friend makes a full recovery. Let's go to Gold Mountain! Let's explore Goblin Town. Let's redraw. Got it. Haha, more food.
Devils wait in the darkness, but which devil will you focus on?
Grey Traveler. As you pass near a darkened alleyway one evening, a blackened and misshapen hand grasps you, pulling you close to the darkness. You stand at the precipice of ruin. The Dark Lord has taken interest in your destiny and even now is engineering your downfall. Good morning, Desi. How are you doing today? The hunched creature pulls you with surprising strength further into the shadows. But I can help. There's magic that can help you beat him at his own game. We can craft it, you and I. Doing so may test your spirit, but that's better than eternal darkness, eh? He looks up at you, his yellow eyes glowing faintly. Do not fall to despair. We will meet again soon. Okay. Been in the same position for 2 hours playing Animal Crossing? Worth it, Desi. Worth it.
Slowly laid for you.
How is the new Animal Crossing going? How decked out is your house? You cross the northern border and prepare yourself for the long journey up Mount Freitas. You are surprised, however, to find a band of northern warriors waiting for you. The High Priestess is expecting you, the leader of the band declares. With her guidance and protection, you quickly find yourself once more in the ritual house of Esmeranthian. Or Esmeranthia. Oops is right, Desi. Oh well, that'll heal real quick. I know why you have come. The giantess begins, moving to inspect Ariadne. She quickly sneers, saying, It is no wonder your holy people cannot heal her. This is no minor curse or spell from a magician. A beast of the underworld has tainted your friend's spirit, and without my help she will die. Esmeranthia pauses to consider you, her gaze boring into your soul. Oh, I saw the mobile app, Desi, but I was unsure as to how good it would be. I kept it on sideline, but if you have a recommendation for it, I might go ahead and give it a try. I think your fate will be to one day destroy the one who brings ruin to my people. Until then, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, yes? The Queen of Frost sends you to another room as she prepares a ritual. Many hours later, you are summoned again. You find the Queen standing over Ariadne, who, apart from being famished, appears fully recovered. Leave when you are ready, as Moranthia declares, tending to leave. But heed my warning, hero. A shadow hangs over your soul. Stray but a little and you will fail, to the ruin of us all. Malaclypse told me he was going to the village of Rumstock to investigate a rumor of a magical artifact. Ariadne explains as he leaves the ritual house. I was to meet him there some days ago. Oh, this is Ariadne. Malaclypse told me he was going to the village of Rumstock to investigate a rumor of a magical artifact, Ariadne explained. I was to meet him there some days ago. Rip storage space. Understandable.
I cannot understand how you come to be here now, given the challenges that have stood before you.
It's easy to get obsessed with Animal Crossing. As you journey towards Rumstock, you are disquieted by an increasing number of rumors concerning the village. It seems that every traveler coming from the direction has heard of terrible ritualistic murders being performed in the woods nearby. The rumors also suggest the mage responsible has been captured. Disguised as a bard, one fellow declares. I saw him with my own eyes, and he has the look of a killer. Don't worry, continues the man. There'll be justice served for those poor souls when the necromancer burns at the stake. Oh boy. Malaclypse, what'd you get yourself into? Yes! I can finally return here. A warm glow from the ring provides you with some reassurance as you brave the woods once more. The forest is eerily still. Unseen watchers scrutinize you from the shadows. The breeze rises into a howling gale, buffeting you with debris. Dark leaves from the forest floor dance and spin in the squall, forming a face. I see my ring finds a new bearer. Do you ache for adventure? Or are you quaint little gardener like the last one? I'm curious about the forest. 8% of the sketchbook is Animal Crossing characters or inspired by. Oh, oh boy. Desi, I mean, I'm happy that you like it. I'm very happy that you like it. You need something to occupy your time, you know? At the heart of the forest lies a weapon of terrible power. Whether the forest grew around it as a safeguard, or it was placed in the forest as a deterrent, none can say. But the weapon is here, and so I am its guardian. This weapon was meant to be lost and forgotten, but I see how the world has changed beyond the bounds of my forest. If I could find a great warrior, someone truly worthy, perhaps they could be entrusted with this blade. Declare you are a great warrior. The forest spirit scoffs. Oh, of course. You say you're a worthy and good hero. I guess I'll just take your word for it and hand over the powerful weapon.
Well done.
Sweet.
You must prove your worth. Complete the weapon's trials. Perhaps you will be deemed worthy. Perhaps now. Be gone.
The wind picks up once more, engulfing you in fallen leaves. You clutch your ears to block the noise. When the roaring dies down, you find yourself once again at the edge of the forest. Hold on, I am lightheaded from doing that voice.
and still a viable hunk of metal.
Defeat 15 enemies during a single challenge to win this token. I will not equip that right now. Oh gosh, I feel sick from doing that voice. Grey Traveler. Okay, one moment. My head. I am lightheaded right now. Doing that voice was just a bad idea, apparently. Is that for the lulz, Desi? It's for the indulgement of voice acting. You camped on the side of the road one moonless night when a familiar pair of yellow eyes suddenly appears beyond the light of the campfire. You have glimpsed your doom, I take it. The curse is in the cards, you know. He limps from the shadows to sit next to you, although somehow the fire fails to illuminate his form at all. The spell that will be your salvation requires several unique ingredients, the cloaked figure explains. The first task will be to harvest the horn of a diabolic creature. Be more careful. I make no promises, Desi. No promises at all. I know of one that will be easy to overcome, he says, producing a silver whistle from his cloak. Strike quickly, though. He pauses to add, or it may escape and you will spend countless lifetimes regretting it. The whistle releases a sharp note, and a fiery portal appears between the two of you. A short-horned creature steps out as the portal closes again. Hey, Theophilus, you called? The devil asks, looking up at him. The child-sized creature seems oblivious to your presence for the moment. With a mighty blow to the head, you knock the devil unconscious. Soon you have removed one of the beast's horns and handed it to Theophilus, who places it in a sack made from the same dark material as his cloak. That will do for the first element. I must immediately prepare it, Theophilus says, turning to leave. He regards the limp form of the Hellspawn. Do not be here when it wakes up, mortal. It will be angry and you have not the means to kill it. Noted. Hey, general store. Got equipment? I want that. Anything else? Ord of Innocence. Buy 10 more food. Do I want to get the Ward of Innocence? Not really. Supposedly I'm going to be up against the Legion, and I already have a weapon that I plan to use against the Legion. Hey, Lord Apollyon! You return to the fine mansion of Lord Apollyon and are granted an immediate audience. You say that another of your friends is in peril? Lord Apollyon remarks. How fascinating. You release some details as to Malaclipse's situation. We live in dangerous times indeed, Apollyon says, shaking his head. Do you have a plan to save Malaclipse? Lord Apollyon asks. You explain that you have not yet visited the village of Rumstock to assess the situation. I expect you'll want to travel there immediately in order to save your friend. Would you like transport there? As you wish, Apollyon says. Well, I won't delay you any further. Good luck in your quest. Yeah, I'll just travel there myself, just in case he wants me to do some sort of check.
To Titan, and we question the very stakes.
You arrive at the outskirts of the village of Rumstock, where Malaclipse is being held captive. Approach it. A wooden stake with brushwood piled around it stands in the village center. A few peasants stand around, talking eagerly about the impending doom of the so-called necromancer. You track down the town mayor who, despite your pleas, refuses to consider sparing the mage's life. No problem, Desi. I am just fine with lurking. I do it all the time. No, that's stalking. The creature's bound head to toe in blessed iron, and he'll stay that way until burning under a full moon. Good decent folk from this town have been murdered, and I will see to it that they receive justice. You plead Malaclipse's innocence. And who are you that we should listen? The mayor exclaims. It will take more than the word of a nameless mercenary to free the creature of darkness. I need more fame. Okay. I can't convince them. Those dreadful peasants in the provinces can be savage folk, Apollyon declares, but I have a solution, if you will but play the cards once more. If you win, then I will use my considerable influence to spread word of your great deeds in service to the people. Bards will sing your praises across the empire. The rabble love nothing more than a hero, a real defender of the people, Apollyon explains dryly. If it helps, I'll even have my personal herald accompany you. Your needs are more particular in this case, so I must insist that you up your ante. If I win, you must stay and entertain my guests with tales of your adventures. What do you say? Does the prospect of another winning hand entice you? I accept. That's the spirit, Apollyon explains with a laugh. Can't remember what Ariadne does. Sure. Oh. I'll take it. Yay! Another win! Apollyon exclaims. You are adept at both combat and the finer arts. I shall make plans with my associates tonight to support your cause, Apollyon declares. By the time you reach Rumstock, your name will be legend. Plus 26 at 40, nice. At your approach, a woman tending her garden spots you. She sends her child to fetch the mayor, and minutes later, a throng of other villagers approach, led by a balding man. Look, someone calls out, the hero of the empire is in our village. You're here for the demon, of course, the mayor says as you approach. You must have heard that we captured it ourselves. The peasants all cheer. Don't worry, the mayor continues. We intend to burn it during the full moon. You ask the mayor to take you to Malaclipse, who you find sitting in a small cell bound in silver chains set with glowing runes. With some effort, you manage to convince the mayor to release him into your custody for proper disposal. I'm sure you know the best when it comes to creatures of the underworld, the mayor says. But we have the fire planned and everybody is coming. Perhaps you could stay just until the full moon? He asks hopefully as you lead Malaclipse away. At the edge of the village, the mayor reluctantly removes Malaclipse's chains and stands well back as you leave. Thanks, Malaclipse says. Those country folk weren't kidding around. He goes on to relate how he was set upon as he entered the village, being accused for some local murders involving magic. It just seemed that they knew I was coming, and where did they get those anti-magic chains from? You fill Malaclipse in on what happened to Ariadne. What about Estrella and Corbion? He asks as he begins your journey back towards the capital.
So many enemies
Ransom.
await you, and so many would stop you moving forward.
Oh boy. The next day you stop to rest at a small inn. There are a few other patrons as you consume a sparse meal before retiring to your room. Moments later you hear a noise at the window. It suddenly opens, allowing a hooded stranger to slip inside. Relax your sword, arm, mercenary. The woman exclaims, warning you away with an open hand. I seek only to deliver a message that your colleague, Kolbjorn, has been acquired by the guild. You see, she continues, leaning against the windowsill, with recent setbacks to our income potential, we've had to expand our enterprise with kidnapping and so on. And a rival tribe has an impressive bounty on your friend's head. It's all just business. For only 150 gold, you can buy your friend's life back. Bring the gold to the East Market Square and someone will contact you. Otherwise, well, I can't say how he'll be treated by those barbarians. The cloaked woman says as she ducks back out of the window, vanishing into the darkness once more. You find the weapon merchant's carriage parked behind a seedy tavern. Sorry, I had to dash last time, Esmeralda says as you welcome her. Okay. Surplus of wares. Ring of defense. Increased defense by 5. Scorpion traps. Drops 3 traps when activated. Traps deal 20 damage to enemies. Interesting. I take the ring of defense. Yay! Thanks, Esmeralda. Great traveler. You sit resting next to a river one afternoon when Theophilus' dark form rises slowly from the water and limps towards you. He appears to be completely dry when he stops before you. Mortals often contemplate their own doomed existence in the light of the setting sun, but yours is more doomed than most. We should make some progress on your spell. Why are you helping me? Ha! The stranger speaks. I've offered to help you with no mention of reward for myself. Of course, you are suspicious of my intent. He stares into the distance for a moment before saying, I have my own reasons for seeing a poor helpless soul escape the clutches of the Lord of Evil. The next step is normally as difficult to achieve as obtaining a devil horn, but luck is with us again. The agent of your downfall has provided us with exactly what we need. He gestures and your skin begins to glow. To possess so many blessings is rare for a mortal. I shall add their power to the mix. Theophilus opens a small vial toward you, and with a sickening tug you feel some part of you torn away. Get rid of the desk. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to keep the guardian angel. This will do nicely. Theophilus says with satisfaction as he seals the urn. Never lose hope, mortal. He calls as he returns to the river. The Dark One may still lose his prize yet.
Everything
Gambling,
is
Hansel.
a wager, but our difference is that we understand the game must have rules and definitions if it is to bind.
You enter a tavern one evening just as a gang of soldiers rise angrily from a table, leaving just a well-dressed civilian seated. You cheating son of a harpy, one of them yells. Gentlemen, please, I cannot help it if Lady Luck has taken to me this fine evening. Nobody's that lucky, a soldier exclaims, drawing his sword. The other soldiers advance around the table. The unarmed man suddenly leaps from his chair and ducks behind you, saying, "Mercenary, I implore you, I am a humble and honest merchant in need of aid." Save me from this band of treacherous fiends whom I have offended merely by playing a number of games of chance. I'll pay you with gold. Hey, that's our gold, Hansel, the soldiers cry. Sure, I'll defend him. We warned you, stranger. Hansel runs and hides behind the bench, his money bags clinking loudly as the bell begins. Let's do this! Damn. Damn. Steel and Flesh both subscribe to the same rules. If you hit them hard enough, they do what you want. When activated, Ariadne performs powerful attacks that cause high armor damage. Stay close to charge her ability faster. Ha! Ow, fuck. Might as well keep myself at full health. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Ha ha. Having dealt with the threat of the vengeful soldiers, you turn to find Lucky Hansel lying still behind the bench, a northerner warrior crouched over him. A man who cheats with no honor, the northerner says matter-of-factly, sheathing his knife and hefting the mercenary's money bag. He will not cheat me again. The northerner moves to the exit the tavern, gold in hand. Gold is an immediate priority. I'll search for Hansel. Empire captain arrives with a dozen men and, after a brief questioning, soon leaves to pursue the northerner. You slip out the back before more soldiers arrive. God damn it. You say that another one of your friends is in peril? Lord Apollyon remarks. How fascinating. You relate some details as to Colbjorn's situation. We live in dangerous times indeed, Apollyon says, shaking his head. How goes your quest to save Colbjorn? I don't have the gold. I'd like to help if I may, Apollyon says earnestly. Would you mind terribly indulging me in another little game? If you win, then I will give you the required gold to pay the ransom for your friend. No need to repay it, no strings attached. If I win, then, shall we say that you owe me a day's service? Apollyon suggests. I have business interests in the northern hills that require some important deliveries. As you know, the land is still rife with northerner warriors, despite the Emperor's claim. How about it, adventurer? Colbjorn's life could be saved with a turn of a card. I accept. Excellent, Apollyon exclaims. Let's begin. Yeah, I'm going to need another copy. Redraw. Thank goodness. Ha! You win again! I think perhaps you are working a con on me, Apollyon laughs. With a gesture from Apollyon, a small humanoid creature brings over a chest of gold. I hope with that gold you get your friend back in one piece. Do visit again sometime and let me know how it went.
Your allies, of course, help in times of trouble, but when the tables are turned...
You find yourself in the eastern district of the capital approaching the markets. The Thieves Guild would undoubtedly find you there and demand the ransom gold. You enter into a wide courtyard filled with stalls and milling citizens. Within moments, you are roughly drawn into a shady corner, protected from prying eyes by a variety of hanging carpets. Hello again. The cloaked woman begins brightly, her two beefy companions silently taking position on either side of you. How did we go? Are we saving any lives today? You hand over a sack of coins, which is promptly seized by one of the large men. Hope that wasn't too much trouble to get your hands on, the woman comments as the coins are counted. Eventually the man nods to the woman and the two men leave, taking the gold. No hard feelings, hey? It's just business. The woman smiles, drawing up her cloak. Suddenly she dashes away, vanishing behind a pile of rolled up carpets. Afraid that you might have just been hoodwinked, you wander back through the crowds in time to see Kolbjorn being thrown into from a moving wagon. You paid them, he says, standing and brushing himself off. I owe you my life. Kolbjorn relates his tale of capture and confinement by the guild. Estrella wasn't with me when I was taken. I don't know what fate has befallen her. Frick.
One has to wonder why a sudden wave of carelessness has overtaken your allies.
A herald enters the marketplace and announces that Captain Estrella Fior, traitor to the Empire, has been captured. She has been sentenced to death by the Emperor himself, the herald continues. Let her fate be an example to all who would consider defying his will. It won't work, interrupts a commoner. The more executions he hands out, the more the free people will rebel. The Emperor is cracking down on the lawlessness running rampant in this city, the herald responds, and you sound like a rebel yourself. Discreet inquiries leads you to learn that Estrella is being held in a remote Empire stronghold, but nobody claims knowledge of where it is. Oh. How will we ever rescue Estrella if we cannot even find her? Ariadne asks in anguish. Lord Apollyon. The maiden. Give me longer life. Might as well. I need luck blessings. Death die. And I don't know. I don't know, I guess I just wish for the good health. Oh, okay. Glory then? No fame glory cards. Good harvest. Wealth? Any blessing. Revive your companion at the... Okay, that was interesting. Any equipment. There's the Ward of Innocence. Might as well. Honestly, I'm good on food. Eating noodles even though I'm not hungry just because I'm a people pleaser. What? What do you mean, Desi? I don't understand. Oh, were people telling you to eat, Desi? You relate some details as to Estrella's situation. Blah blah blah. I need help. There's no trivial thing you wish to gamble for this day, Apollyon says, looking concerned. Even I cannot sway the Emperor's decision of your friend, and helping you intervene would be tantamount to treason. Perhaps you win, then I could give you the means to rescue your friend, Apollyon concedes. But if I were to make such a gamble, then you must risk something equally significant. Apollyon leans forward, fixing you with his gaze. If I win, you must serve me until I release you. Or until I die, of course. Apollyon smiles softly at the suggestion. Well, champion? Apollyon asks, clearly eager to begin the game. Are you willing to gamble one life for another? It's only 2 p.m. Hop off my dick. Desi, I mean, I guess it's lunchtime. Also, I did not know you had a dick. Not a dick, a dick. Apollyon smiles wickedly and deals the cards. Yep, it's all failure, of course it is. Now you are mine, Apollyon says, standing. He gestures for you to rise, and you feel unnaturally compelled to do so. Follow me, hero, and we shall see what mischief we can put your talents to now. Apollyon leads you through a door etched in strange symbols and down a long set of stairs into darkness. Your old life and the fate of the Empire is left behind forever. Challenge failed. I had to go to the right first! No!
The impossible seems out of your grasp, at least for now.
Figure of speech. Is there anything else I care about? Not really. I'll take this mystery chest just to see what I get. I no longer need the Forest Guardian thing. I'll take Rethra's Ire. Almost positive there's a new... There should be a new thing here, shouldn't there? New things are always at the left, so it's not over here. Is that all? Can't see guards. Guess so? Glad you're eating a lot, Desi. Or at least, you know, eating. It's refreshing. It is a refreshing change of pace.
I envy your friends.
Yeah,
It has
this
been
whole
an
deal.
eternity since I traveled with like-minded associates. As you travel, you will find fame and infamy follow you. Not yet, however.
Ring of defense, okay. Hooray! Same order. Hey, Zombie! No problem, dude. You do your work. You do your lurk. Blah, blah, blah. I don't wanna. Damn. Well, how much are you weighing now, Desi? If you don't mind my asking.
You have proven yourself worthy.
Huh.
I cannot tell you how much pleasure it gives me that those frauds who pretend to power now fall under the threat of imperial justice.
Yeah. But you're doing it for us, Desi, and that's what matters. Step right up and marvel at the chest of many wonders, shouts a man draped in a colorful cloak. You there, warrior, he says, pointing in your direction. Pay to play, there's plenty to gain. Ask him the rules. I'm glad you asked. It's very simple, you see. You guess what's in the chest. If you're correct, you keep the contents, and guess again if you are... But if you guess wrong, it's game over. Sure. Food. You pray for food and reach into the darkness. You feel something at the bottom of the chest, but what you would draw is not food. Game over. Better luck next time. Oh, okay. Yep, this whole deal. Okay. And I got the horn. Human horn.
Careful, your supplies are running low.
I'll be fine. Yeah. My friend's about to be burned at the stake. I need to play a game in order to save him. Alright, and these things so that... I'm good with that. Oh. And then a ransom shows up. Hey, Estrella. Give me the, I don't know. Give me the traps, I guess.
Traps crafted by a mystic. Sadly, not for the capture of them.
Okay, and then he needs my blessings, so there's that. That. And that. I need the Guardian Angel, however. Okay, I'm wearing it. Good. Let's get another one. It's either this one or that one. Damn it. There we go. Yep, give me the money so I can save my other friend. Pay the ransom. Colbjorn is saved. Okay. Okay, so now we're here. And now I just have to make sure I go right instead of up right there. And it's Gambling Hansel. Gambling Hansel. Bash 40 Empire enemies as they block to unlock this token. That was it. Okay. Oh, defend Hansel. Prob's gonna have to rip for a while. Dude, Desi, you do what you gotta do. What? Damn you. I think I got like 3 there, I guess. I don't know, I got something. Yep, but you rip whenever you want to rip, Desi. Okay, I'm gonna stop the northerner.
The pendulum swings
Fuck.
like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
End up slowing down there. Damn it. Oh well. Bless me with luck. And any blessing. Give me some supplies. There we go. One day you come across a man wrapped in a torn grey cloak, sitting on a rock by the path through the sparse wood. Greetings, mortal. The Orpheus utters as you stop. The next element of your magical salvation is approaching. He begins without bothering to stand. You will meet a traveler on the outskirts of the forest. Trade with him to obtain the feather of an angel. Do not reveal what use you would have of it for it. I wish you luck. Theophilus sits quietly as you continue. Not long later, you meet a dwarf, bristling with bags, sacks, and other knickknacks. Let's trade, he suggests. I'm sure he can come to a mutually beneficial transaction. As it happens, I do have an angel feather that I traded from a kobold mystic in the western provinces. Do you need it for anything in particular? The dwarf asks shrewdly. You begin the negotiation. I'm not going to take Ariadne's help on this one. Redraw. You manage to convince the dwarf that the feather is probably a fake worth little more than a few beads and the torn half of a map you find in your pack. The dwarf is barely out of sight when Theophilus is suddenly beside you, saying, "That dwarf has never had such a valuable prize in his possession, perhaps never will again. But now it is time for the spell to be completed." Theophilus takes the feather and adds it to the spell concoction. The vial gives a silent, bright flash that then returns to normal. At last, Theophilus cries in excitement, "After all these years, I will be free." You lunge forward, reaching for the vial, but Theophilus is already opening it. I guess I got a success.
You have done well.
No! Theophilus cries as you wrestle the vial from his grasp. "Please, mortal, you don't understand. This is my only chance for freedom." What does he mean? "I was like you once, full of purpose and an inflated sense of destiny," Theophilus says bitterly. "I dared to stake my soul on a card game. I've been slaves since before the Empire formed, but even the Dragon Slayers waged their war. Before even the Dragon Slayers waged their war. I've seen and done things that would drive you to madness. Without that vial, I shall suffer countless lifetimes more." I wish I could play moral hero, but sorry, dude. Eternal hope. A success card is added to every chance card gambit. "No!" Theophilus exclaims. "You have condemned me to eternal torment." Sorry, dude. I had to. Theophilus. Desperate for salvation, your allies turned against you. Reds can drain life with an unavoidable spell. Attack them quickly and stop the effect. No, none of that. Just gonna beat the crap out of ya. Get them up against the wall, they can't do anything after that. Trust me, I know. Death is no release for me, Theophilus whispers as he fades away, and soon it won't be for you either. I needed to, dude. Okay. And now this is a very difficult one. Let's add another huge success into the deck. I'll take it. Not sure how I got that. Apollyon sits silently for a moment, glaring at the cards before turning on you in anger. You cheated! How did you do it? Tell me what magic you possess! The room falls into shadow as Apollyon throws the table aside with a flick of his wrist and advances on you. Flames erupt from the hearth and Apollyon seizes you, declaring, I must grant your prize, mortal, but know that I will not forget this. The world fades to darkness. Aho!
To resolve things now.
You awaken later, just out of sight of an Empire fort, with various items and potions scattered around you. You gather what you can as carrion birds suddenly lose interest in you and fly away. Oh wow. Well armed and feeling invigorated, you approach the fort. A call of arms rises from the walls as twin ballistas stall your advance. Okay. Imperial soldiers block the path ahead. Well, let's do this. Still have a good 100 health. So that's something. Who's this? Who's this fuckface? Henricus the Warden, loyal to the Emperor and unforgiving in battle. Heavily armored, a knight can easily turn the tide of battle. Use the bash to break his armor. Kill these guys first. God damn, stop it. Try and break your shields. No, none of that. So he's essentially a Black Knight. Noted. Ah! Stop that. Fuck your armor. Got him. Sweet. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Hey, I got it! Yeah! With birds already feasting on the greater part of the fort's garrison, you gain easy access to the fort and locate Estrella and her cell. Took your time, she says with a crooked smile. You briefly relate the difficulties that have beset your other companions as you exit the now deserted fort. I have heard the warden say that someone gave them information, told them right where I was going to be the day they ambushed me. Estrella says, pausing to relieve a fallen soldier of his weapon. It sounds like someone with a lot of clout went to a lot of trouble organizing all this. You're making some powerful enemies. Sweet. Oh, I only got silver. Oh, I probably had to
Much
save
left to
what's his
do, but
face.
we are beginning to.
For rescuing your companions, gain the Little Devil, Dwarven Hagler, Gabbling Hansel, and return to Rumstock. You also gain the Peeler, Dionysius Revenge, and Ram's Shield. For proving no shield is an obstacle against a hammer, receive Spiked Mace. I kind of want to redo that one. That's a fun one. That's a very fun one. And this time I can see what happens when I save him. That one. Character of the Departed. Ooh. Actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and throw that in there. Because, I end up getting those blessings pretty early on. And if I come across this on the second area instead of the third, I'll be good to go. Sounds like an idea. Also, St. Tala's Day is pretty fucking useless here. I'm curious as to what those have to offer. Gonna get rid of that and throw in the Gambling Hansel card. Don't know what it does, I'll go ahead and take it, I guess. How about this? Defeat 50 enemies in a single challenge to win this token. Ah, right. Get rid of that. I'll throw in the Buckler. Hey, Zazu's streaming.
The devil calls, and we must find the possible in the impossible.
Okay.
If we wish to
Let's
push
do
forward.
this! I now own it. Yep. I need more blessings. Give me the Mask of Holy Fortunes, I guess. Okay. Rush through this real quick. Yep, go collect bodies, she says. I'll go collect bodies, I will.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
I don't want to select any. Oh, wow.
Victory.
Wolf
You
Thunk.
are learning.
Wait, do I not have the... After your re-rolls in the dice gambit, re-roll your lowest dice. Oh. Well, almost got it. God damn it. I was hoping for the +2 blessing, but no! I got him! Oh well, might as well just buy food. Wait. No. We won't buy food. I'll take it. Oh, right. The spiked mace. What does it do? Perform a powerful strike. Ignore defense. Weapon deals full damage to enemies regardless of defense. Useful against empires and ogres. Oh. Oh, damn. That deals additional damage to armor and enemies while they block. Oh. Damn. I'm not sure why I wouldn't want to just keep that. Who knows, maybe the goblin thing will end up giving me some more gold. Give me gold.
And here is your reward, at least in potential.
I'll defend Hansel.
What about Gretel? Yeah, what about Gretel? Gretel needs more defense than this person. Gretel needs more defense than Hansel.
Look at this mace that I just found. When I say go, be ready to throw. A chunk of metal covered with spikes, ideally suited for dragging an armored knight from horseback. Regardless of that, it'll smash just about anything.
Easy fight.
Okay, so now that that's done, let's try and stop that northerner. Got it this time. With the northerner weighed down with gold, you manage to drag him to the ground. An Empire captain arrives with a dozen men, separates you both, as well as taking the bag of gold. Looks like Hansel's swindling days are over, but at least we've caught his two accomplices fighting over the spoils. One of the soldiers interrupts the captain saying, "Wait, don't you know who this is?" He tells of some of your adventures. "My apologies," the captain smiles. "I didn't realize you were traveling in these parts." "Good work on capturing the northerner. Too bad we didn't get Hansel alive." Oh, well, it's a good thing I put another one of those in the deck. I don't have enough for the gold. Or I don't have enough gold, interestingly enough. Yep, there's the 150. Let's get the fuck out of here. I should have bought food. Oh well. Gonna be real fucking funny if I starve to death. The soldiers rush past you and shake Hansel down, sending a steady stream of gold coins onto the floor. "This guy is loaded," one of them exclaims. Eventually the coins stop falling and the soldiers, plus some of the other patrons, set to collecting as much of the treasure as possible. Hansel uses the commotion to escape out the side door as a few coins roll your way. For the rest of the night, the crowd is in jovial mood, with much food and wine consumed into the early hours of the morning. What the fuck am I supposed to do against them then?
A balance of resources is key. No one wants to perish wealthy, but starving.
I'll be fine. Do I want to use that? Nah. Redraw. Got it. Yeah, food. Alright. Hey, a general store. The equipment. I guess I could. If I end up against, well. Eh. Reflect 15 projectiles with a shield that can reflect. Yeah, sure. Might as well. Then I'll buy the Word of Innocence as well. I'll need to. I did it!
That will set you in good stead from here.
Explain yourself. I'll give him the vial this time. You give it to me willingly? I do not know your every deed and exploit, hero, but I do know that this is greatest mercy you will ever perform. I now have one last game to play that I may win my freedom, he says as he fades away. Change the topic. Of course, Apollyon says. Shall we discuss your past exploits once more? Tell me more about that ogre you encountered. You talk at length of your adventures, and before you realize several hours have passed. I must attend to some... Okay. So that's just the cop-out. Okay. I could give you a means, blah blah blah. Can I decline? Ah, Apollyon sighs. It would have been a fine game. Perhaps you will reconsider when you realize Okay, so yeah, I do have to accept it. There's no winning this game. However, hopefully my friend will help me. And now you are mine. Apollyon says, standing. He gestures, follow me, hero, and we shall see what mischief we can put your talents to now. Apollyon leads you through a door etched in strange symbols and down a long, long set of stairs into the darkness. What the fuck? Unless... Oh, shit. Is this a situation where I need to get the blessings? Oh. Because that other thing was a blessing. Of course. Of course. So for encounters, fuck you. I'll go ahead and hold on to you. I like Goblin Town. Okay, so I need things that give me blessings, I guess. So St. Tala's Day. And another thing. Goblin Town. I've been enjoying Goblin Town. Fuck that guy. Not the cunning man. Let's see, where is it? Temple prayers. Those are the only things that give me blessings. Ah, the wretched. This can get me blessed. Guess I can lose the Goblin Town. Well, I can use the Carriage of the Departed, honestly. But I kinda wanna keep it just because I get so many fortune cards. Any other blessed. Purgatory. No! No, I remember the Purgatory card. That thing fucked me up. I can't filter it. Yep, blessings. I might say I have enough, but... I should have enough blessings. Should. Let me look at supplies as well. Buckler? Maybe. Oh, whoops. What did the questing mace do? Right, I have to defeat 15 enemies in one go. Right, noted. Which would be best used on a blight map. Everything else, though, should be fine. Should. Well, they will not be useful. I'll go ahead and add those in. Dionysius Revenge. I wonder what that does. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. By the way, I plan to fucking get the gold on this thing. This one interests me. Unlike the other ones, this one actually interests me.
These are the challenges I want you to learn.
Yeah, ominous news. Blah, blah, blah.
Talos may have done anything. He may have created any sort of new rule, any new concept. You must learn to defeat even the impossible.
Perform a powerful strike that completely removes armor when activated. Whoa! That's awesome! Bash causes additional damage to armor. Heavy. Bash deals additional damage to armor and enemies while they block. Wow. That's an awesome thing. Now I see why it's called the Peeler.
Hardly seems fair to allow others to armor themselves against your onslaughts.
Did... Wait, what? Oh, I got the Peeler. God damn it. You had to appear there, didn't you? Yeah, I want a blessing. A village of Rumstock. Gotta visit here first. Just to understand that I need fame. The maiden. Supplies. I would like some supplies.
Here's a token for you, if you can earn it.
Oh, fuck Hansel. Oh, wait a minute. Perhaps I was supposed to defend Hansel, get the coin from the guy, and then since I have low fame, then shit would happen. That would make sense.
An artifact of the desert tribes, built to deal with armored knights.
Yo, I'll equip that shit. That thing sounds amazing. Plus for luck. Any blessing. Well, I'm not gonna be playing any dice games anymore. What Deft Hands do? Yeah. I'll buy the Archer's Bane. Because my weapon, or my shield, has a weapon reflect. This man is hustling me. Man. Old Zealot. Monk's Vitality. Beggar's Charm. Divine Providence. I'm wondering how you're supposed to win this.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
And this whole thing happens. So it's like I can't even win this. Is there a way to gain? Is there another way to gain that blessing? Is my question. It's like, yeah. Can't do anything. You'd think my shade friend would help. Okay, so this is a challenge I'm just gonna have to put on hold, unfortunately. Damn, that's annoying. Actually, I'm gonna go back and do the hermit. The hermit. Of the world. and add those in. I have the maximum plats. Huh. Is that everything I want? Filters. Special map. Guess there are quite a few cards that reveal the map. The scouting party would be helpful. Winding trail, get rid of that. At the watchtower. Wandering tracker. We'll go with this for now. We'll see how it goes. Fuck the Dark Thirst, unfortunately. Oops. Oh. There we go. Thorn shell. That should be fine. I don't have the forest in here, right? I better not have the forest in here. Okay, good. Hey, Outright, thank you for the daily 15. I appreciate it.
Finding any magician who does not want to be found is
Means a lot to
challenge
me,
in
thank you.
itself.
Yeah, this whole thing where it's like, I'm a hermit, and they're like, we gotta go kill that hermit. Starting off strong, apparently. Starting off very strong, apparently. While trudging through the snow, you hear shouts and the sound of swords being drawn. It's only a matter of time before the sounds of combat attract another patrol. And here I was, hoping for musketmen.
I'll have you know my regular is killed far better than you.
Wow, I just dunked that guy off the side. Come on, all I want to do is Sparta this guy off the side. That's all I want. Yeah, no, there was no way I was gonna get this. Oh well. Don't remember if it really matters or not. No, it ends up taking away like 2 days. Yep. I want that shield. Critical success.
Nicely timed.
I want the shield. Fuck. Failure. It's fine. It's fine.
What an unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
There we go. Bit. God. Double dog, damn it. This challenge is way too difficult. Way too difficult. Yeah. The Aegis Shield. Oh, sorry, Word of the Innocent. Travel lightly, look far. Such are the songs of the plainswoman who once roamed these lands. Actually, I'm going to give up on this challenge. Because I can definitely go in with a better kit. Also, this just started off horribly. I lost like 10 days in one go. Okay, let me take a look now. Well, the primary thing is just that... Fuck that armor. I need... the spiked mace. As for equipment... I can keep the Archer's Bane. And the Ward of Innocence does have Shield Reflect. Who have thunk? So yeah, I can actually keep that stuff. Let's try that a bit. Let's try that again. Once more now.
I once ran the game of life and death. This is but a pale simulation. There is much I can teach you.
Blizzard.
You must prepare for the day when you play the game itself, filled with the lifeblood of the usurper. It will be a different
I
challenge.
lost 10 health, I'm fine with that though. Okay, gained 4 days, lost 4 days, that's fine.
It is astounding what fame and the love of fame can lead to.
While passing through the gates of a village on the outskirts of the Empire, you are approached by a crowd of eager youths. They stop and stare at you for a moment. Stranger, have you any tales to tell? Of great heroes? Asks one. Of fearsome villains? Adds another. Anything interesting to say at all? You begin to relate the details of your quest so far, but the gang soon wanders away. I wish a real hero would visit our village for once. You hear someone mutter. Nothing interesting ever happens here. Of course. Everyone's a critic. Ram Shield. Bash causes additional damage to armor. Use Defend to block attacks from ranged enemies. Okay. Thorn Shell creates a protective spell that absorbs a single hit. Causes 25 damage to nearby enemies when hit. Interesting. Will not help me though. In fact, if anything, all I need is food.
Also, outright, I don't think I asked, but how are you doing today? Have you been up to anything interesting?
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change too.
Let's see if I can steal that shield. That's one failure. Let's try once more now. Fucked it. I fucked it.
Poorly done. You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
Madman. Your journey comes with some confusion regarding logistics and food. What do children even eat? Malclips had cried. In the end, you managed to bring the mage children safely to the madmen near Forsford. Their home is an ominous building with high gates, barred windows, and faint screamings coming from within. It passes as an asylum disquietingly well. Right. We'll just drop these little munchkins off and be on our way to get the cure. Malclips leads your ragtag bunch to the main door before turning to you and saying seriously, please perform the secret knock. Wrong, Malclips shouts. Then he merely pushes open the unlocked door. You are met by two tall men, identical twins, dressed in patterned nightgowns. Ira of the Vale tells us you'd be coming, one of the twins says. I'm Barry, and this is Mary. They call us the Madmen, but it's only a name. They shove you aside and hurry the children indoors. We're good sorts, aren't we, Barry? His twin nods as he brushes the children's hair and hands them nightgowns. Yes, indeed. But sometimes I forget we're merely acting and I do mad things like setting that farm on fire. Keeps the rabble off our trail, though, don't it? Mary nods as he brings out a plate of warm spiced bread. As the children warily settle down to eat spiced breads and butter, Mary asks you a favor. We will need your help clearing out this place. Hasn't been an orphanage for a long time, has it? Not fitting for children. The monsters in the burning room, Mary. Barry notes while cutting carrots. Gonna go kill the monsters. Barry leads you down the cellar door. It's in there I've had to resort to going down to town to buy our pickled vegetables. They scream like banshees when I ask them what blood they've pickled them in, though. Barry closes the door behind you. You follow the steps deep beneath the fortress until you find yourself in an underground cave. You hear a guttural moan. Hey, Terror of Blight. Easy. Oh boy. This is gonna be easy. Oh, I can feel it. Actually, don't I just destroy armor immediately with this club? No, it was a different weapon. Got it. You poke at the dead thing to see if it holds any treasure, but find nothing of value. Malclips rubs his shoulder nervously as he gazes into the creature's cold, dead eyes. With that dealt with, you return to the kitchen. Mary boils sheets in a massive steel vat while his brother prepares radishes for the stew. Their tummies full of warm bread, the children find comfortable spots around the kitchen to nap. Extinguish the burning room. As you approach the stairs, a man in rags rushes past and barrels into the adjacent room. He peers out at you with mad eyes. That'd be Frida, Mary says behind you. He kept trying to climb Forstford's clock tower as they sent. I'm here. He's harmless. As they sent him here, he's harmless. Frida slams the door closed, then open, then closed again. You arrive at the burning room. The room is literally on fire. Everything has been reduced to ash inside. Somehow magic is keeping the fire contained within. That's Malaclypse what to do. The maid shrugs. Perhaps that's the answer? He points to a chubby lizard-like creature the size of a small dog. It watches you cautiously from the corner of the room. A fire salamander. A hatchling at that. I'd have thought them long extinct. Let's try and placate the flame creature, I guess. Fuck. The little lizard panics, its cheeks bulge, and it glances about furtively. Suddenly it belches fire over you and your companions, singeing your hair and eyebrows. This is fine. Let's try that again. Fuck. This is fine. Huge success. You cue and offer cake to the fat little lizard. Intrigued, it waddles over to the doorframe, licking its lips. You notice the flames recede as it approaches. It stifles a burp and spits a piece of equipment onto the ground. The item sizzles on the floorboards. Oh, humble
It's a
hammer.
weapon for the irrelevant. Perfect.
The fires are being extinguished, but the room continues to smoke and smolder. What should we do? Guess we'll walk in. With the salamander calm, the flames recede and the room becomes cool enough to enter. The chubby creature clambers up your leg, snuggles into your arm, gibbering softly to itself. The little beast gags and convulses in your arms until, with a tiny squawk, it coughs up an item that drops painfully onto your toe. Ow! On the advice of Malaclypse, those ones are prone to spontaneous combustion. You release the little creature outside. It gives your palm a warm little lick before it patters away to a cliff
One
nearby.
step closer to a
Aw,
cure,
that's
perhaps.
adorable.
If it is as they say, my interest is piqued.
With the problem resolved, the madmen insist you stay for supper. Sit on opposite ends of a comically long dining table, you shout conversation at each other. Malaclypse takes quickly and jovially to the shouting. How do you guys know Malaclypse? Yes, Malaclypse stole some scrolls from the orphanage once. The bard chokes into his bowl. The madmen seem nonchalant about the transgression. You were just a boy, but it doesn't make it right. We'd like those scrolls back sometime. What's their opinion on the Empire? General calamity, isn't it, Barry? Mary shouts as he hands out hunks of bread. Barry nods. I wouldn't think they were so bad. If only they didn't try and kill all us magic folk. Not to mention that they did to those poor lizard men. What they did to those poor lizard men. Ah, I remember the lizard men. I remember, Barry continues, when my silk trader was a lizard man. Now they're all dead, except for the bloke hiding in the city. Weren't, Malaclypse bellows back. Weren't the lizard men wiped out centuries ago? Barry scratches his crooked nose. At least you think he did, he's so far away. Yes, it has been a while, hasn't it? I will compliment the stew. You yell across the table that the stew is delicious. What? Mary shouts back. He says there's too much carrot in the stew. Malaclypse joins in. The madmen look at each other confused. No, we can't marry you. Yes, I will marry you, Malaclypse replies. He reaches for his lute. It's real Amskirk wood. Thank you for noticing. I love those. I love those. That little trope / gag of finishing the supper. As you finish your stew, Malaclips brings out his lute. After the second song, the madman politely suggests that it's time for you two to leave. The children giggle at the bard's silent indignation. With the mage children peering out behind them, the madman near Fursford wave goodbye from the front door. As the door closes, your companion collapses on his hands and knees, blood oozing from his mouth. He pulls himself wearily to his feet and groans. This cure can't come soon enough, coin slave. The Hidden Mages. Sweet. We made it. Let's do this.
I'm no happier to be here than you lot.
No, none of that. Only takes 4 strikes to kill these guys. Ah. Gracious, stop that. Ha! I knocked him into the circle and then that killed him. Funny. Lloyd dead in Unawakening. The mages are grateful for your intervention. Tell me about where the hermit's at. Okay. I don't want to spend any days here. I don't want to waste time. Hey, the Pauper Plague. I'll refuse to kill the Paupers. Your refusal does not sit well with the Imperial soldiers. Traitor, one of the soldiers shouts. The Imperial soldiers surround you. Shackle at the ready, you draw your weapon and prepare for their wrath. Yeah, I'll fight these guys. They're punk-ass bitches. And it will get me food, I believe. Which I do kind of need. Fuck your armor. Noise. Fearful of your wrath, the rest of the soldiers retreat. You spot a peasant woman with the child hiding behind some barrels. You lead them past the wall, past gatekeepers who look pointedly in the other direction. Bless your heart, she says, holding back tears. Please accept this token of our appreciation. 10 food! 13 food! I'll gladly take that. Oh no! We lost 4 days. Perilous chance.
Breathe. You have done well.
Want to steal that shield. Fucked it.
Well, let's kill these guys. Won't be too hard. I have a weapon that kills them very quickly. Yay!
Show your worth through action.
Yeah, I'll wear that. Thorn
We
shell.
often protect ourselves by hurting those who befriend us, don't you think?
Lost another 4 days, not good. Gained 4 days. Good. Man of the world, thank you. Show me everything. Him mages. Okay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. As well do. Jump onto that real quick. Gain 4 more days. Taking some damage, that's fine. Worth it to gain 4 more days. In a small clearing, you stumble across another group of exiled mages. After some insistence, they lower their guard. Ask about the hermit. A distracted mage waves his hand towards the forest without looking up from his readings. Yes, the hermit is that way. He doesn't often take visitors. I've never seen him anyway. Oh, continue on the journey. I saw blue balls. I should have read that. Oh my god. This place is huge. Just gonna sneak away.
That will set you in good stead from here.
The snow crunches loudly underfoot, but by luck or fate, you manage to slip away. Mage hunting. These people must die. Do I have that? Nope. Okay. These people must die. So I guess they have about 100 health each. Knowing that is actually a very, very nice to know.
By sea and sun, fate and fame.
None of that. Yo, what's up, Briar? Have fun and Mead too. Mead out? I didn't even realize you were here, Mead. Hey, Ram Shield. Right. Additional damage to armor. That was the thing. Okay, I defend him. It's like I defend him, and then I have to wrestle with the big guy, and then I guess something happens. That's the only other option left, okay?
Why do you keep getting us into these situations?
I get into these situations because it's fun. And also because there's a token in it for me. I did it! Stop the northerner. Okay. Got it. That's just a really weird one to get. With the northerner way down, looks like Hansel's swindling days are over, but at least we've caught his two accomplices fighting over the spoils. One of the soldiers, okay, apparently one of the soldiers, no matter what, just knows me. Unless I have to have even lower fame. Gosh, that's a confusing one, apparently. Not really confusing, I just don't know how to get it. It was the third one. Oh well. Only lost 10 health. Another blizzard. Thank goodness there are more and more blizzards. A general store in the middle of nowhere. Okay. I won't question it. I only have 10 gold. I do kind of need more food. Kinda need more food. I'll sell thorn shell. Dionysius Revenge. Causes full weapon damage to all enemies when activated. If an enemy is killed again, gain an extra usage. Oh wow. That's really good. Create a damage area that lasts for 6 seconds when activated. Area causes extra damage to Corrupted. Defeat Corrupted with a finisher, destroy their armor to create an arc of energy that damages nearby enemies. And then there's Jousting Armor, which honestly don't even need in the deck. Okay, let's buy some food. That's plenty. I don't know why I went down to sell equipment. Another blizzard.
Will not
Hey, the little
last.
devil.
He lacks strength. By the time our tale is told, he's probably already lost.
A little devil with a broken horn slouches on a tree stump in a dark forest. While glum, he appears harmless, so you approach him with only a little caution. My father banishes me from the underworld because he thinks I'm not evil enough. Apparently my curses are just too weak. He sighs. Do you know any curses? I don't. Oh, you don't have any? Well, here, take one of mine, he says. Begging spot. Lose 1 gold each time you starve. That is a pretty weak curse. He should feel sad for himself. Wait a second. This again. I refuse to kill the poppers again. Just so I can get even more food. If I ever need to kill Empire, I think I'll come back here.
I hope this works.
One strike. There we go. Ow. Fuck you. Laid some people out, and I gain, that would actually be 6 food, plus 8 food, so a total of 14 food. Nice. Ah, damn it. Honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna, oh, fuck it, why not?
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
Just doing one of their shields, fuck them. Damn it.
Even when
It's such
things
a
appear
split-second
impossible,
thing.
they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
I'll try again. Damn it. Still missed it. I need to hit it a split second before. Oh well. Didn't gain anything, didn't lose anything either. Mage hunting. How many people must I kill before they just stay dead? Don't you hate it when you're trying to find your great Uncle Hermit and a whole bunch of people are just hunting him right now and they keep attacking you and so you must kill them? Happens to me all the time. Stop it. Nicely done, Malaclips. You hit them just before they could hit me. Amazing. Amazing. You loot the bodies and hurry away. Jousting armor. No thanks. Damn it. Here's 4 gold. Ah, the hermit! He's just south of here!
You have found the hermit, although this entire meeting was ordained. You would not be here if you had not once been there.
Here, where the fog hangs heaviest, you spy a lone tent surrounded by a thick blanket of snow. Approach the tent. You enter the tent. On the floor, a small copper bowl burns with a warming blue flame. The tent is otherwise unadorned and unfurnished. An old man sits cross-legged in the middle of the space, the hermit. He is small, very small. Colorful cloth and thick swaths of moss have been draped over his shoulders, swamping the hermit's delicate frame. He is pale and sickly. His skin stretches tight over his gaunt face. His eyes are closed and he doesn't appear to be breathing. Malaclypse waves his hand in front of the hermit's face but receives no response. He's not dead. He's not dead. You turn to see a young woman dressed in scholar's robes, standing at the entrance of the tent. Not yet, anyway. He uses all his energy to preserve the forest. It's killing him. The hermit does not move, yet his voice rings out around you. All of these cards have already been played. I have a role yet to fulfill. I do not die today. The woman looks sadly at the hermit. What protects the hermit? I keep out the bears and wolves well enough. How's the he? Malaclypse and the scholar burst out laughing. They laugh and laugh, drowning out your confused queries. After a good while, Malaclypse wipes the tears from his eyes and points his thumb at you, addressing the mage woman. Non-mage folk, am I right? Okay, then I guess it's just a mage thing. Okay, the Empire's coming. The woman nods. It was only a matter of time before they found us. The hermit sits deathly still, surrounded by his winter forest. Spend 10 days for one mage ally to ally card. Sure, I guess. You spend days helping the woman fold paper beacons and seal them with blood to call forth the forest mages. And now we wait. You sit up in front of the hermit's tent and wait. General Willem arrives with his mage hunters on the morning of the 4th of the 3rd summer. He sees you and smiles without a hint of surprise. Ah, it's the meddling civilian. You still your nerves and draw your weapon. Yeah, I'll use this weapon. I'll fuck you up. Nice horn, asshole. General Willem. The general has been black and forbidden things. The mage hunters who accompany him have even now begun to suspect him of heresy. Generals call forth a hail of arrows when they sound their horns. Use evade to make yourself scarce. Trying to beat the shit out of you. I killed y'all's general. Hope this helps. Good job, guys. His platoon dead at his feet, his plumed helmet splattered with blood, the wounded general grips his sword in defiance. Let the mage woman decide. As you lower your weapon, General Willem shuts his eyes with relief. The woman's face twists with rage and her hands to glow with dark energy. If you will not finish him, I will. Old Villa.
You turn to see the hermit standing in the door of his tent. We can afford to be merciful. Our roles here are determined, and we must act upon them. He stares deep into your eyes. We have more business, you and I, but that comes later. Go forth and meet the fates. The woman lowers her hands and stares at you defiantly. Now we can be safe, even if just for a moment.
Success and the secrets of the hermit are unfolded to you.
For protecting the hermit from the Empire's purge, learn, or get, Mage's Workshop, Helpful Priest, Holy Relic, and the Healer. Also receive Imperial Armor, Will of the Emperor, Scorched Blade, and Golden Shield. New supplies are added. Fate's Path. For making the Madmen's Orphanage livable for orphans, receive the Cure. Sweet. I'm gonna go back and deal with the Hierophant. First and foremost, my companion right now is, well, it does make sense for it to be him. Just for the bonus die. At the same time, we really want to get this cure thing out of the way. Some classic cards be here. Let me see. I think I'm gonna add the Helpful Priest. Gonna add that. Gambling Hansel. The Goblin Cave. Any things that give me plenty of gold. Filters. Resources. Gold. Distressed Damsel, I'll add that. One Drunken Night is always fun, and I guess well... I'll add the Pauper Plague. Keep the Exquisite Blade in there, if anything, so I can sell it. High Priestess was with that one. Scorched Blade, I'll add the new items in here. Golden Shield. Will of the Emperor. Imperial Armor. Liar's Visage. That looks like everything. And now let's see about anything that gives me gold. The Berserker's Creed does. And the Gambler's Hood as well. Gambler's Jewel. Yep, this whole thing. Let's get all... Fuck. God damn it. Accidentally clicked... I'm trying to rush through this one. Unfortunately, this is not a game you apparently rush through.
Fuck you, Hierophant. The car dealer is just staring at me like, what the fuck, dude? I just set up this game and you're just gonna be like, nope, never mind. I'll actually even go on without the daggers. What exactly does this do? Reveal all encounters when you reach the stairs. Oh, that's cool. Supplies 5 food and 10 gold. I'm cool with that. More gold is good. More gold is good. You take the gold, you use the gold in order to buy things. Gold is good. Okay.
Now we see how this tale ends.
The cure. Malaclipse's condition worsens on your journey back to the Underneath. He must stop often to rest, and his usual chatty lute playing is replaced by somber silence. Finally, you arrive at the familiar stone entrance by the lake, but the doorway is wide open and the bespectacled ogre is lying in a pool of his own blue blood. The ogre wheezes. Get away.
Oh, shit. Well, I got these daggers. Nice. Okay. You're safe. I saved you. Ho ho.
Well done. A robed woman draped in bone charms rounds the corner, a necromancer. You must be Malaclipse. And you, his mercenary companion. I was warned about you.
Death mage. Okay.
She bows mockingly.
Have you come to stop me from ending the lives of the little rats who scurry in this sinkhole?
Who sent you?
Why, the Empire, of course.
The necromancer steps closer, fiddling with her bone amulets.
You really think you could waltz into an Empire fort and steal those precious mage children away without them noticing? There's an enticing high price on your head, and a high price on mage heads in general. Once I've taken yours, I'll descend into the Underneath and collect every last one.
She bows mockingly.
Have you come to stop me from ending the lives of the little rats who scurry in the sinkhole?
Who are you? She laughs a chilling hollow sound.
By many accounts, I am nobody, merely a killer for hire.
Why do you want to kill all the people hiding in the Underneath?
Can you not feel the winds of time changing? Malaclipse of the Vale, the seers whisper of it. Have no intention of being on the wrong side of history. Do you?
Malaclipse grimaces. You are on the wrong side of history, sister. The necromancer smiles.
History is penned by the victors, hedge mage. Now,
she readies her staff.
The Emperor did not give me lizardman bone dust to waste my time up here while I could be down there spilling mage blood.
The necromancer raises her arms and the undead crawl out of the earth to surround you.
Bring it, bitch! Bring it on, bitch!
Tonight you die. Death Mage. The Death Mage revels in this land, tipping ever more into chaos.
Use bash to break through their gruesome armor.
You lot are hardly worth our time. I hope this
Breaking armor. This is the second bit of time. This is pretty fun, honestly. No matter which way I swing, I hit something. But in the end, I killed her. Woohoo! Hee 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 hee. She was like, "Ah, please stop stabbing me." And I went, "Stab, stab, stab, stab. Oh, sorry, I did not hear you. Stab." Suddenly, Malaclips doubles over in pain, clutching his arm. Ira, the cure. You carry Malaclips through the stone entrance into the underneath. He coughs blood into his collar. A few steps into the tunnel, you meet Ira. She takes one glance at Malaclips' face and immediately understands. Malaclips is as pale as the sheet of his... as a sheet, and his eyes are bloodshot. Ira, please. The potion. She weeps. Oh, Mal. I've lied to you. Malaclips stares in horror, blood leaking from his mouth. What? What are you saying? She raises a hand and cups his face with the tenderness of a lover. The only cure is removal. The whole limb is infected, Mal. It has to go. Malaclips begins to sweat through his surcoat. He tears at the bindings of his sleeve to reveal the affliction spreading up his arm. Glowing green pustules encrust his hand and wrist. The extent of his affliction now gruesomely apparent. He gives a strangled sigh and promptly passes out. Ira unsheathes a curved silver dagger from her belt and hands it to you. We don't have much time. I must fetch a blood-binding potion, or he will simply bleed to death. Do not falter. If the corruption spreads to his neck, then he is lost. Then Ira hurries down into the underneath. You must remove the infected limbs for him. The corruption is creeping quickly past his elbow. Oh no, don't do this. Yes! Oh! I was like, I don't have the courage to do this. The surgical dagger is impossibly sharp. It cuts cleanly through Malaclips' arm, through tendon, muscle, and bone. Still, your friend does not move. You feel sick to your stomach as you desperately try to staunch the bleeding. At last, Ira arrives, potion in hand. Some days later, Malaclips comes to. He stares at the empty healing vials and jars of curative salves that surround his sick bed and rasps for a flagon of wine. When he is well enough, through sorceries and blood magics you don't quite understand, Malaclips is gifted with a new arm. Oh, come on, that's a cheap way out. It glows bright clean and is smooth and transparent like glass. Malaclips flexes his new limb with a sad look on his face. Thank the gods the Empire isn't hunting mages right now, or this would be quite the beacon indeed. After a few more days, fully supplied with wine and the disgusting cave berry cakes ubiquitous in the underneath, you both trudge up the tunnel to the surface. Malaclips is silent as you walk. Let's grab his arm. Malaclips flexes his new glowing limb. It feels stiff and tingles painfully. Corruption? He grimaces. I made a terrible mistake. It was a plan concocted by a few desperate ones to stop the Empire from calling all of us, but it backfired horribly. Those who didn't die were infected, and he stops himself from telling you something and pats you on the back instead. When you're older, I'll tell you the rest of the story. If it's true that the Emperor himself is consorting with the mages to cull mages, then that is a rather flawed and terrifying plan. It may all be codswallop, though. Necromancers are known to harbor big heads, unlike the smaller, more humble heads of a regular mage like me. So, what are you gonna do now? I could have died. It's a funny thing to think about. Malcalypse runs his new hand across the surface of a powerful spellbook, a parting gift from Myra. I suppose since it will be difficult to hide the beacon attached to my body, I'll have to abandon the bard disguise. The thought suddenly crosses his mind. Except in taverns. Have you ever seen a mage successfully woo a pretty bar maiden? I haven't.
Nicely done.
Oh, Mal. Goblins! I've been ambushed by goblins! Okay, well, I forgot about this. Okay, let's do this.
Back in old country, we used to kill goblin.
Get back here! Ow, fuck you. What the fuck?
Yay! I did it!
Okay. Your coin. Yeah, my coin purse is a little lighter by 2 coins. Damn it. I didn't pick up all of the gold. Oh well. I get the golden shield.
While ineffective in combat, this item is very valuable. Use defend to block attacks from ranged enemies.
Can only be. Okay. I'll store it away. Go explore once more. General store, I have some things for you. A shield, no doubt. Equipment I care for? I'll just take a look at it.
Draw 1 food card after any combat in which you take less than 15 damage. Bless, the first time you complete combat unharmed, add a blessing to the map.
Oh!
Imperial armor. Adds plus 20 max life while you have a one-handed weapon equipped. Chance card Gambit, shuffle once less down to a minimum of 1 shuffle. Reduces movement speed by 10%.
Interesting. I'll go on without the food for now. I'll go on the thing with Grindon. Grindon first. Oh, yes, Money Mountain. Let's go to Money Mountain, Charlie. Come on, Charlie, let's go to Money Mountain.
What the fuck are you? A fucking leprechaun? Unicorn? What the fuck?
Fuck. Ow. Dan, I don't like that. Would you like my autograph? Yes. New recruit. Stole the stars in his eyes. Father Godfrey. Favorite food. Family. Who needs family when you... Okay. Past. I was specially asked to join the guild many moons ago after I slew a manticore using only a dagger, with no shoes on. Slew a manticore with no shoes on. Okay. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's the assassin, just means he's an idiot. Hey, fuck off. Goblins.
Damn you, goblins!
Do, 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 do. Uh-oh. Fuck you. Ah, what the fuck? I'm on fire! I'm good on my gold. Do I have it all? It might be. Nope. I got it all. Coin purse is a little lighter. That's fine. I got the
Truly a
exquisite
thing of
blade.
beauty and immaculate craftsmanship. But is it merely for show?
One drunken night dungeon. Honestly, I do need to do that because there is some food here. Some food and gold. No matter which way I go, I'll come across some gold. Oh! Ow. I do think I have enough gold. Oh no, I'll go ahead and go for a bit more. Yep, yep. Do I want to trouble myself with more? Do I? I think there's only one more gold thing, so might as well. It's always during my streaming hours, Josh. I will get back to him in just a bit. After I finish up this thing and in the stream. Okay, enter the inn. Talk about the goblin problem. I think I'll take the job with Borden. Britta's bedding house. Oh, right, this old deal. Attempt to steal from patrons. I don't know how well that'll turn out. In all honesty, I don't really need to. I have a lot of gold. I'll do it. You pull up a stool between two gamblers, smiling as you sit down, pretending to be interested in the card game. You attempt to pick their pockets. I failed.
What an unfortunate
Your
time
target
for
notices
skills
as you
to
slide your
leave
hand into their pocket. Your scandalized look on their face suggests that they think you to be committing an altogether different crime. They slap you hard across the face and kick you out of the gambling stall. Oh well. Let's assist this woman. Frick. Now she's gonna attack me. Ah, darn it.
You have to stop helping people. It always ends up like this.
Ah, funny. Stop it. Ah! Ah! Stop that. Nope. Okay, that worked out just fine. Just fine. Just fine. $11. Okay, for fame. Yep. Give blood, 15 max health, followed by 15 life, followed by 15 life. Want to trust me more? Attempt to comfort him. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, you sensitive piece of crap. Thoughts about Godfrey? Always make sure we get our cut. Unsure. Family. Beautiful wife. It's difficult to see her as I travel on jobs so often. I was a farmer before this. Let's keep exploring. What's over here? It's a general store, boo-boo. Equipment I want. Deal 150 damage to a random enemy thief when activated. Oh. Scorched Blade. Perform an attack that ignites the blade with fire for 8 seconds. Fire causes 165% damage to Northerners. Sweet. Emperor, that Will of the Emperor wouldn't be too bad. I have any equipment to sell. I have an exquisite blade. I'm pretty sure I can actually go ahead and buy this Will of the Emperor.
I wonder how the Emperor feels about his precious wrath now, eh?
Gladiator Visage. Draw 1 food gain card after any combat in which you take less than 15 damage. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Who knows? That would be pretty nice, but unfortunately, well, for one, gambling is done, so I don't really need anything else. Should I heal? I'll be fine. Go on to the next job. Okay, bit of a long line. Long and linear.
These tokens
I can
represent
appreciate.
the expansion of the game. More options, more cards, more opportunities.
Ended up with less. Okay, that's fine. I gotta beat 30 on this one, and unfortunately, I am just unable to do that. Got 15 there. It's not bad. Or I have to succeed both, I don't know.
I hate them, even when they're helpful. You could have easily kept the priests out of this, you know.
You meet the wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods.
Sure. Damn you.
He speaks in the language of the old religion for several minutes and then gently touches your forehead. It is done.
Bountiful gains. Oh, wow. The effects of all gain chance cards are applied twice until you leave the level. Oh. Then discard this card. Wow. Okay. Pauper Plague. I refuse to kill the pot. Oh, well. Yeah, no, actually, I'll go ahead and fight the Corrupted for more gold. As well. Like, I'll be able to make it there, and I'll only lose 10 health, assuming well, I'm gonna have to deal with goblins along the way, so that's gonna be a thing. If need be, I can just buy food at camp. That works. Yo, what's up, Sean?
It burns!
That's a lot of gold. You and Rowena need not
Travel far before finding a gilded carriage treadling along the Imperial Road.
The carriage is protected by a contingent of guards, right?
Defeat all enemies before the timer ends to impress Rowena.
Let's do this!
You and Rowena draw your swords in unison and leap into battle. The Silencer of Greed is what she is.
I'm sure she'll do a perfectly fine job.
You should run while you're at the chance.
Ow. I got shot. Nope, gotcha. Do that, kill this guy. This guy has a bone to pick with me. Now he's dead. Ah! He almost hit me there. What a dick. Oh, she's down. Uh-oh. Okay. Almost through with this place. Swear myself to secrecy because she just accepted a bribe. He sits in his finery counting coins. I expect he will do this till the last of his days. I wouldn't trust him so much. He's the Guild of Thieves just like us, after all. Favorite food, a roasted apple. Family, I have family in the capital. I do not talk to them. Ask about our past. I joined the guild after I murdered the captain of the 3rd Legion. Okay. Now we must continue on our way. I have 32 fame. That will not do. I'll just get out of the way. There's not even a point. All the gold. I've been ambushed. How dare? How dare? These goblins.
Ah, us goblin trio. We plan to take all of your gold. And this ring. Ooh, shiny.
They die. Man, I can only imagine if this game had like an experience system. That'd be interesting. Oh, I'm not scared of you. Oh. Man, I remember when this game used to be simple. Crazy. Oh. I'll equip that. That's one beautiful blade. I got 5 gold. 10, or sorry, not gold, food. 10 food, actually. This Bountiful Gains is an awesome card. Oh. You find Father Godfrey at his usual place next to the fire. As you seat yourself opposite him, you notice he looks distinctly calm despite the foretelling of his death tonight. You watch Borden, Rowena, and Grindon roaming about the tavern. Find the element. Find and eliminate the assassin before they eliminate me. However, I cannot be responsible for what may happen if you accuse one of my silencers wrongly. The red candle upon the fireplace burns. Blah blah blah. Approach Borden. Bribe him 20 gold for information.
Back to the bones.
Sweet.
I hope you have learned
Okay.
to be their master.
You hand over the money. The grey-eyed fellow only began working several days ago. I'm not sure what his story is. Of all of us, I would suspect him the most. Bourne said that Grindon only began working for the guild several days ago. Oh, that won't do. Fuck. I'll bribe him another 10. Hey, trolley! How you doing, man? Bourne looks nervously. I don't really have much information. I guess I've never trusted Rowena. Let's drink with Borden. Borden looks happy that you offered. I'll have a mulberry wine then, if you're offering. Fuck! I failed! How you doing, Trolley? I failed again!
Poorly done.
Pretty good, just got home.
You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
There we go. It must nice to be home, huh, Trolley? Drunken Borden pulls you close. I'm sure Grey Eyes mentioned something about a red candle the other night, he whispers nervously. Borden drunkenly said that Grindon was talking about a red candle. Borden, you got... Okay. I'm gonna talk to Rowena. You hand the money over. They wear a hidden wrist dagger. Rowena said that the assassin had a hidden wrist dagger. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Here's another 20. There we go. Hand over the money. You're looking for the one with the gray eyes. Rowena said that the assassin is Grindon. You notice that the red... Okay. Grindon! Is 10 gold for information.
A win here sets the tone.
I saw
for
Borden
your
looking
challenge.
very suspicious the other night. He must be the culprit. Give him 20 more gold. Come to think of it, the soothsayer here told me not to trust the color red. Rowena has red hair. Grindon claps his hands as if that settled the matter.
Hurry now. The moment is almost here.
I mean, it's
Make your
definitely
decision.
Grindon. You draw your weapon and point it carefully at him. To hell with you, he hisses. Grindon rallies some guild minions. I hope I didn't have to get all of the fucking clues in order to get the other token. It's gonna piss me off so much. Because the only reason I rushed that one was to make sure that I could stop him from killing the other guy. Grindon!
Right one, wrong one. I've been itching to fuck
None of that. Get lit, scrub. I wonder if this horn will work against him. I'm actually gonna see if that works. Gonna just like wait until this horn is finished. No. Does he die? He gets horrendously hurt. Burn, you fuck. He's like, ah, my hat! Why would you do this? Again, I hope I didn't have to get all of the clues in order to succeed with this. As the violence subsides, you realize that Father Godfrey is standing next to you, eyeing Grinden's body glibly. Such a shame. I thank you for your services. Nah, damn it! Fuck you! He places a heavy bag of gold in your hand and returns to his seat in the fireplace. You fuck. Fuck you. For saving Malaclips from the corruption, receive the Underneath and the Magician. God damn it. Well, gonna have to do that again at some point, but in the meantime, I'm going to stream there, because honestly, I don't think I can, yeah, I can't go any longer, because Snake should be starting up soon, so, I'm going to stream there. It was nice having everyone that showed up. You all stay safe. Remember, do not text and drive, do not drink and drive. 10 and 2 people, 10 and 2, and happy days and sunshine ahead. Am I understood? Okay, then. Bye, everyone.